how to get your ex back, and 5 mistakes you should avoid if you want to reset your connection with your ex. So this is usually a long game, and make sure actually not to make it into a game, but just to use it as a phrasing. So what is happening when you want to reset your connection with your ex? It doesn't matter who of you broke up, because what matters is that you want right now to reset the connection which was happening before with you. If you want a quick solution, I have a training for 10 days how to get your ex back and reset the connection. You can check it in the link below. But first, let's look at the 5 mistakes people usually do, and I suggest you to really avoid them if you want to get back to these relationships. So first of all, as I said, you should focus on the long term, because getting back together, it's not just about getting sex for one night or just have a good conversation, because this means nothing. If you just have this little attention span and then you think that, okay, all our problems are solved, everything is great and we're going to get back together. No, because you would get into the same patterns and then your relationship's going to break probably again. So make sure first to fix these issues and try to avoid meanwhile the 5 mistakes which I'm about to share with you. So first of all, make sure not to act needy. Don't beg for attention, because these never look good. The person who is begging for attention is trying to, no, please honey, come back to me, don't you love me, come on, do you remember what we had, how about our beautiful plans? No, this doesn't work. Begging for attention, acting needy only would make the situation worse, because the person who wants to get back together would not respect you for begging for attention. The attention has to be wanted, and if you want your boyfriend to be back with you, then begging for attention wouldn't help you with actually getting it. Because with men, it doesn't work this way. If you ask the man, oh, please, honey, give me some attention, usually men look the other way around and leave, because this doesn't work this way. The woman cannot push the guy to be with them. Then you break the whole dynamic and you would never get back with your ex. If you want to get back with your ex, then the thing you should do is stop pushing him, stop acting needy, stop being desperate. First thing is focus on yourself. Let him create some space so he actually can come back to you. And I'm not saying about no contact, or you shouldn't text him, or you shouldn't or you should just cut all the communication. No, that's not what I said. What I said is that don't bombard him with their messages and calls, because this will only annoy him and would extend the period while you are separated. And this will definitely not reset your connection with him. The thing number 2 is the blaming. If you want him to get back with you, stop blaming. Look at yourself. Focus on yourself. What actually you are doing right now. Why are you blaming him? If you're blaming him, oh, you did this, we broke up because of you, how is this helping you? Like, for real. If your goal is to get back together, blaming him wouldn't help you to get him back, because nobody likes blaming. Nobody enjoys it. So make sure to start with yourself. First, fix your personal problems. Why are you blaming? What you can do? Are your feelings hurt? That's okay. Then say about it. Then say, okay, my feelings have been hurt. I don't feel good about it. But that's not the problem of another person, because blaming that you are angry about something is not helping to get back together. Blaming is a very unhealthy thing. So ideally is stop blaming and stop criticizing, because these 2 things you really need to give up if you want to build healthy relationships and reset the connection with your ex. For example, if you are blaming him that it's all his fault that you broke up, then first of all, why do you want to be back together? Being blaming is not helping you to get him back. If it was his anger issues, for example, then, and you think that, and you're getting guilt trips about oh, that probably I made him angry. Okay, what were these patterns? Were you giving him silent treatment, or were you really provocative? If not, then it's his anger issues. It's not on you. And he has to fix it, not you. It's not your thing to fix. So blaming wouldn't help you in any case. The mistake number 3 is giving fake promises. Please don't promise anything if you cannot do this. If you tell him that, oh, honey, let's get back together, I will change, and you, for example, keep talking to like dozens of guys and he got fed up of it, and you're like, no, they're just my friends. Come on, who are you lying to? If you had the dozen of backup guys and you simply were trying to get attention from them just because you wanted it, and he broke up with you due to this reason, then think, why were you needing so much attention? What's up with your self-esteem? Work on your self-esteem first. Get your confidence back up so you don't need these backup guys anymore. And then it will be much easier for you to actually keep the promises. If you tell him that, oh, honey, I promise I wouldn't go out with all of these dozen guys anymore for these random lunches, then if you want to keep doing this but giving him fake promises, then you're simply lying. You're lying to him, you're lying to yourself. This would not help you to get back with him. So first, make sure to fix your life. Fix things which were bothering him. Fix things which were bothering your relationships. If these were backup guys, then stop communicating with them. If these were your real friends and they really didn't have, like, you don't have any sexual tension with them, and you really have a lot of guy friends, then you need to figure out how to tell it to him. And if he's extra jealous, then think 10 times if you really want to get back with him, because jealousy issues are very hard to work on and he needs to work on them, not you. Then if, for example, you had the very unhealthy habits and unhealthy routine and he said that I'm fed up with your schedule, then first fix your schedule. Instead of saying, I'm going to change, I will fix my schedule, first show it with actions. Fix your schedule. If it was a job, fix your job. If it was your bad friendships, fix that. First, take care of the things you can take care of. Then actually start telling him what has changed. Because if nothing changed and you're just telling him, I promise I will, you just get back to me and everything will be different. Don't lie to yourself. Just first deal with that, take responsibility for your life, focus on yourself, fix your life, and then go to fix the relationships. Because first thing you need to start is yourself, then you can go into healthy relationships. Mistake number 4 is playing on jealousy. This is the worst you can do. First of all, it's super unhealthy habit. Secondly, it's always seek attention. Because if he's jealous guy and you're trying to show him that how popular you are, how much attention you get, he would never take you seriously. Because really, who would want to date a person who is surrounded by dozens of men and always seeking attention from them? Nobody would take you seriously. He would think that, okay, she just wants to have fun. And then go have fun if that's what you want. But if you really want the healthy committed relationships and get back the love which you got with this guy, which you had with this guy before, then you need to reconsider your environment and never play on jealousy. Because first of all, answer me the question, why are you doing this? You have not enough attention from him, but when he's jealous, he gives you more attention. Think of more ways how to become more interesting so you don't have to act on jealousy. It's super unhealthy habit and it would never lead you to their good family relations. Like, why would he want to build a family with you if he is using jealousy to manipulate him? People don't like manipulations. Men don't like manipulations. Women don't like manipulations. So don't be the one who is using such a low way to get attention from him. Because what's possible, okay, you make him jealous, he's getting back to you, then you have sex and maybe one good conversation or breakfast even, and then he's like, okay, ciao. How is this helping you? And the common mistake number 5 is showing off on social media, trying to act extra active on social media, especially when it's not common for you while you were in the relationships. If you broke up and you want to reconnect with your ex, showing up too much on social media is not gonna get him back. This can actually push him away very quickly, and then he wouldn't take you seriously anymore. The same as manipulating with jealousy, manipulate any kind of manipulating with social media goes there to the same bucket of bullshit you shouldn't do. Because if you act in social media, they're like, oh my God, I'm living my life, I'm doing everything. My suggestion, just really do it. Live your life. If you decide to become an influencer, that's great. But if you're just doing it to show to your ex-boyfriend how amazing you are because of this, trust me, you would look desperate. So this is not the best thing to do. It's good. There are great ways how you can actually show him that you're doing well with social media, but without showing up needy and desperate. And especially showing in your social media that you're surrounded with a lot of men, you're going to parties. This will only prove that it was a good reason for you two to break up, because apparently you really want only to have fun. You don't want anything serious. You're not ready for it. And that's okay. So make sure to just do social media in a normal way and don't exaggerate it. If you want to see what you should do instead, I will share more tips for you how to get your ex back and reset your connection in the video next week. So make sure to subscribe on my channel, like this video, and press on the bell below. Also remember, if you want, you can join my 10-day program, Get Your Ex Back, Reset the Connection, where I tell you how to act, what to text, when to text, how to actually build your connection back step by step, just in 10 days. I will introduce you to all the ground rules of what to do, what not to do, and can prepare you for their long-term healthy foundation which you can get. Okay, I wish you an amazing day and have fun.